Hi everyone, welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. This is the Link to the Past No Major Glitches League. We have Corey versus Eri with Awase on comms today. This should be a good match, so I hope you guys enjoy.
Alright, hello everybody. Thank you, Pops, for the introduction. And yeah, as you mentioned, we have the Season 9 of NMG League. We have a Gold Sword Division race between two top caliber runners. Eriror versus Corey or Yeroc. We are about to start. I believe. But yeah, we have both of these runners are Eri is, of course, very well known in the community. He has the second best time, and Yeroc has a top 20 time, I believe. Both are 124 better runners, so this should be a pretty entertaining match. And we're off. The first two splits, as always, are just basic movement mechanics, basic clean entry on doors, pumping if you want to pump. But if you want to have a good time in this game, you're gonna have to do all of those things. And I think these runners are really good at doing that, so we might see some really good escape times. I hope. So the first thing here, we need to get our sword. It's just basically go to the side of here. That's interesting that Eri decides to stay close to the left wall there. I've seen him doing that. I don't think anyone else does that. But yeah, it's interesting how you can do so many different strats in this game and still come up with a good time. So we're getting close to the courtyard here. Let's see if we get bad RNG. Oh, Eri had some guards really close to him, but he managed to clean those guards pretty easily. We are neck to neck right here in this room. Oh, okay. Corey had a little bit of trouble with some guards that were in his path, but everything is fine. We're gonna see a left slash. Yes, we see a left slash here. Corey does left slash. Eri does up slash. There's no big difference in time with those strats, but left slash helps you on those RNGs where the guard aggroes super early. Alright, so we get to this guard, we need to kill him to get a key. We both get like pretty decent RNG. You want that guard to go to the right. The poke spin on this blue guard to get the boomerang, nice. Pretty good. Alright, so we are coming to the first, I guess, mini boss of the game, which is the ball and chain guard. Some people even consider this like a real boss, so I don't know. We're gonna do a slash. Corey gets hit. Eric with not much trouble there. Corey gets hit once, but he's fine. 2 hearts should be plenty enough to finish this section. We get the lamp here because that's the fastest available spot to get it. There are other 2 places where you can get it. You can get it right at the beginning where Link, in Link's house, where Link gets out of the bed. There's a chest in the house. You can get it there. Or after you get your sword from your uncle, there's a passage to the right. But both of those places are slower to get than the chest right next to Zelda. That's why we get it there. Yeah, so we rescue Zelda and we have to walk all the way back. Again, like I said at the beginning, this is just this section is just clean movement. Just have good understanding of the movement mechanics. So you're gonna see both runners try to do some techniques that help them go a little faster. Every single room. We're going into the back. I think Corey is like 1 second behind. None of them did the stair drag cancel there. I am a little disappointed, but it's a little hard, so. We're now into the back. This is a section where you can get a lot of RNG, like favorable or unfavorable RNG. Eri misses the snake. Corey takes the lead. Well, maybe. By a little bit. Alright, you get the key, you get out of this room, nice. Now this is the sewer section. This is where pumping is actually really useful. Because you can go faster while pumping. And moving on shallow water is really slow. So you want to... Oh, Corey misses that key. Our accuracy with our boomerang is not great today for both runners. Okay, we're in the last 2 screens of the escape section, and Eri has 5 rupees. Corey has none yet, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. We need at least 10 after the next split. Eri goes for the rat frames, but he doesn't get them. I think he was too low there, maybe. So yeah, I think it was 552 for Eri and 552 for Yeroc. So we're pretty neck to neck here. I don't know if they're both gonna get the Sang Heart right here. I assume they will, since it's a race and most people get the Sang Heart in races. Alright, nice. But they don't do the stair like cancel again. What is going on? Are these guys even top 20 players? Come on. Alright, so we are heading to the Eastern Palace. This overworld is a little hard to do when you don't have good RNG. You have to deal with Octoroks, with enemies in the way. You can actually die in this screen if you get hit too many times, because Octoroks do 1 heart of damage if they hit you directly. Alright, they are doing the stair-like cancel in these eastern stairs, at least. I guess these are easier to do since you have the rails of the stairs to the sides, so you don't go out of the way. Alright, so way to Eastern, the first actual dungeon that we have to beat. 2 different strategies there. Eri decided to just walk past the Popo, and Corey just boomed the Popo. There's not too much difference in time between those strats, but it just shows that there are multiple strats that you can do in a lot of the rooms, in basically every single room in the game. So if you're not comfortable with one, you can choose to do another one. Okay, Eri gets the magic there. If you get a magic drop from the first Stalfos kill there, you can throw the boomerang and basically save a little bit of time for the ending refill that you get when you beat upon a dungeon. So we're on our way to get our first item, which is the bow. Well, not first item because we had already got the boomerang and the lamp, but basically every dungeon we do is we get an item and then we go beat the boss. So we go all the way around the dungeon here to get this big key that we are about to get. Let's see, the escape from Eri Nice and from Cory Nice. Okay, both of them get a really good big escape. But both get hit and trying to get out. I guess they thought they would just walk past it, I guess. But yeah, they should be fine with 1.5 hearts. This is what you have if you do not get Sang Heart. Oh, Eddie gets hit. Interesting. Alright, we're both tied entering the anti-fairy room. Let's see who gets the best anti-fairy room. That was really good from Eri. Really good from Cory too, but I think Eri wins this time. Alright, we are in the CGR room, famous room. Pretty hard as well. Oh no, dude! I walked into the Igor here. That's unfortunate. That loses like a minute and 13 and 15 seconds, something like that. Maybe even more. Alright, Cory with his clean boss fight. I think he did the Pinkus strat. I was watching Eri. But Cory's the first out of Eastern. And Eri has to walk back to the back to kill the boss. So now on Cory's side, we got the pendant. We talked to Saha now, and we get the boots, which is one of the items that lets us do a ton of glitches that makes us go fast, and we like going fast. I guess one thing, yeah, on Eri's side is that maybe with that death, like your nerves are like you don't really feel pressured, I guess. So yeah, what Cory did there was the spin speed. Oh my god, Eri is not having fun. If you charge the spin and then release the spin and press B right in the next frame, and press A in the next frame, you get in a state called the spin speed state. And then if you exit a set of stairs without canceling the stair lag, you're gonna walk at the dash speed, and you can basically move anywhere. So we take advantage of that. Cory gets his book. Eri beats the Eastern Palace on his way to get his boots. Now, our arrow counts are fine. Cory has 5 rupees. Like I said, you want to have at least 10. So he's probably gonna get 5, the guaranteed 5 from the rupee pot inside the Desert Palace. Oh no, the water dash. You don't want to dash on that patch of water there, of shallow water. It's slower. So yeah, Eri on his way to get his book. Cory entering Desert Palace. Okay, he uses the menu there to cancel the stair lag. That's pretty good. You can also just tap A really quickly, and if you do it fast enough, you don't see Link kick up dust, which is faster than if you hold it for a little bit. Oh, Corey going for the spin. I guess he wanted a drop from that guy. But I think at this point it's just better to just get the 5 rupees under the pot. Because I think that strat is way slow. It's too slow for that. Alright, going to be key. Let's see. We have free cannonball RNG. This is the best RNG you can get. You can just dash all the way into the big key and then dash out immediately. You will always have a clean path. So we're stocking up on arrows for the next boss in this dungeon, which is the Landmolas. It's one of the hardest bosses in the game because it's basically RNG. Even if you don't miss any arrow, if you don't have a favorable RNG, you can get like a 4 or 5 cycle, and there's nothing you can do. But our runners are really good at they would try to minimize the time loss and aim for a 3 cycle. Like a 3 cycle is fine. It's all you need. If you can also get a 2 cycle, which is better. Let's see. I'm gonna say that we have a 3 cycle and a 2 cycle. Someone gets a 2 cycle. Oh, nice rupee from Corey there. He has 15. He has 15 now, and if he wants, he can now shoot the pickle in the Agarim Tower section. But I don't know if he usually does that strat. Alright, 1610 torches for Corey. I will note the Eri torches time just to see how far apart they are right now. Alright, let's see. Oh no, okay. Well, you could still probably get it to cycle here. No. Unfortunate. That guy needs 1. This guy needs 3. Oh no, dude. That guy needed 3. He needs 1 more, right? Okay. Alright, Eri tried to do the spin speed there. It's pretty hard. You use the menu there to like not fall off after you exit the stairs. Since you're going too fast, you can accidentally jump off the ledge, and then you have to enter the dungeon again, use the book. Oh, Cory got hit by a cactus. I think his lineup was wrong. He was not flush with the wall. If you're flush with the wall there, you can dash down. Alright, it's a 1738 torches time for Eri. So that's like a minute and 20 seconds. But if he gets a 2 or a 3 cycle, he's gonna save a lot of time. Let's see how it goes. Okay, there's still a chance. This guy needs to. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, shot a little early there. Alright, this guy needs 1. And then just mash. Alright. Are you gonna save the 4th cycle? Oh, no, dude. Oh my god. Okay, I think both of them had 5 cycles, if I'm not mistaken. So the time difference is still gonna be roughly the same. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Cory's already in the mountain. on his way to the next dungeon, which is the Tower of Hera. And this section, this Dead Mountain section, is a pretty heavily RNG dependent section. You can get blocked by the squirrels, you can get hit by boulders. If you miss this spin speed, this is really bad. Thankfully he didn't miss it, so he makes it past safely there. Alright guys, something I didn't mention is they both menu to the bow. I mean the boomerang right after the fight. You have time to menu to the boomerang without losing time as the pendant is dropping. What that helps is it makes sure that you don't waste arrows hitting enemies out of your way, because if you don't have the boomerang, you're gonna be on the bow. And if an enemy is on your way, you can either wait for it, move around it, or shoot it. But with the boomerang, you can just boom the enemy. And so it's a fairly recent development. On Corey's side, we're gonna see the boom dash strat. It's like 40 frames faster than just doing it regularly. You wait, you use a boom dash, like you throw the boomerang down and then you start your dash to the right, and then you land on the pegs. And besides the time save, it's also good to just put your controller down for a bit. That is not the quick warp area. Alright. Corey has his big key, he's ready for his climb on the tower. As Eri is entering the dungeon. So we have the beetle room. Pretty cool strat here. Oh! Missed. Well, if someone executes that correctly, it's a pretty cool looking strat. I'm hoping Eri does it. Alright, we have the bomb jump here, let's see. I think Corey doesn't do the early bomb jump. He's just gonna do the regular spin setup, I think. Nice. You try to... while it's trying to fall, you can hold down. And if you release a spin, the spin is gonna come out like the very first available frame. So while you're going back into land, after you spin, you're basically in the last possible pixel where you can stand on. So the bomb jump works. You have a 2 pixel window for the bomb jump, and that always puts you in the last possible pixel, so it's always gonna work like that. Okay, Corey fighting Moldorm and Rage Face. Oh, that was a little scary, but he makes it. Yeah, I always like just waiting for Moldorm to come towards you, and then charging your dash in place while holding your sword. So Moldorm just walks through you, and then he gets hit. So pretty nice from Corey there. Eri into his way to the bomb jump. I think he does the early bomb jump. Nice lineup there, easy. Early bomb jump saves like 2 seconds, around 2 seconds. But now, Eri on his way to Moldorm. Hopefully he gets a clean Moldorm. We don't want any more falls, any more mishaps. Corey does the bird shot. He's doing the 3 rupees strat, which in Hyrule money grows from trees. Oh my god! Okay. I mean, it was fine. It was a an 8 out of 10 Moldorm. And that's only because it scared me. Alright, we have long arms from Corey. Well, mild long arms. Um, you can pull the Master Sword from really far. You don't have to go all the way up into the pedestal to pull it. But yeah, we now have the Master Sword. We are on our way to the Aghanim's Tower section. My arms are pretty long. But yeah, I like the Aghanim's Tower section. It's one of the most technical dungeons. It has a lot of strats that are A, super technical to do, B, look super cool. So I really enjoy this split. It's one of my favorite splits. And I hope our runners can show off those strats really well. One thing to consider is, as we saw Corey pull the trees, you need at least 104 rupees before entering a tower. There are places inside the dungeon where you can get more money if you need it, but ideally you enter the dungeon with the exact amount that you need or a little more, so you don't lose time trying to get more money. Alright, let's see now. We have 2532 entry for Corey for a tower. Alright, we have spin, 2 arrows, double spin, nice. Now these guards are important. As you saw, Corey dashed through those enemies, and he did that just to preserve the drop, so those guys do not drop anything. In this game, if you dash through an enemy and you kill him, it will never drop anything. It will never drop like a heart or a rupee or whatever. So we take advantage of that mechanic to avoid having those guys drop anything. We will talk about it later when it matters in the Turtle Rock segment. But yeah, Corey going through this Aghanim's Tower pretty cleanly so far. This is another one that I like. Let's go. You slash, bait the guard, go down to the wall, key dash out. Easy. He didn't cancel the stair like there. I think that's why he got the arrow to come out from that guy, because he was a little slow. Right here, let's go. He picks up the left pot in this case, because he saw, like, he used the menu to see if the guard on the right was going down or left. And since he was gonna go down, he had time to just pick up the left pot first, which is faster than picking up the right pot. Oh, okay. Having just a battle against that guard. We have Eri going through the maze, the dark maze. Alright, I didn't see the time for Eri entering Aga Tower, so I'm just gonna see the Aghanim entry for Corey is 27:52, and then I'll see the time for Aries to see the time difference. Alright, so blue balls, I really haven't paid attention. I was reading chat. But I only saw one I guess I could deduce the time from his place. No, never mind. Because Corey doesn't separate between the Aga tower section and the blue ball section. He's a maniac. But I'm gonna assume it was 3 because that was only 2 lightning cycles. Alright, 2906 for Eri entering Aghanim. So that's still like a 1 minute and 20 second difference, which it can shorten or widen if Aghanim is not nice. But it looks like he's being nice. At least we're gonna have the same amount of blue balls. That's the worst possible scenario. Is he gonna get 3? Probably. Aghanim loves doing that. Alright, only 1. So Eri saves time over Corey in blue balls. 1 blue ball versus 3 blue balls saves 18 seconds. It's roughly 6 seconds per blue ball, and then blue balls 3, 7, and 11 and 15 give you an extra lightning cycle, which is another 6 seconds. So it's 2 more blue balls, another 12 seconds, plus an extra lightning cycle. That's 18 seconds. Oh, that was a nice kicky dash from Corey. Alright, so we're entering pod. This is where the difficulty of the game starts going up. Enemies do more damage now, and there are more complex strats, more complex rooms to go through. Yeah, I think Eri's gonna turn on the engines and just fly through this dark world, so Corey has to put his big boy pants and keep this lead as wide as possible. But yeah, in this dungeon we need to just... It's just a matter of grabbing some keys, opening the big chest, and then going to the back. That was weird. I think Corey stopped a little too early there, but that's fine. No trouble there. Alright, we have our big key. We're approaching on Corey's side the hammer jump trick, which is basically going through a rail using a bomb jump. Pixel perfect bomb jump. I hope both runners just get it relatively quickly, no extra buffers, anything. Alright, let's see Corey's hammer jump. Oh, he gets both bombs. I think that lineup is fine. Alright, no, never mind. I lied. He needed 1. He needs 2 down. He needs 1 up. He needs 2 down. Oh my god, I didn't see Link move at all when he slashed, but maybe it's the quality of the stream that I'm watching at. But yeah, he gets it. Had a couple extra buffers there, but at least he didn't miss it, which is way worse. So now we're gonna see Eri. Okay, something that I maybe can mention is that Eri is not doing the strat, the route in this dungeon that he usually does in like PB pace runs, which is hovering everywhere. Like he puts his hover boots on and starts just flying. Alright, nice bomb jump from Eri, saving some time over Corey there. Alright, we hit the statue, 354 statue for Corey. I didn't see if he got the sexy statue. I was watching Aries bomb jump. Alright, let's see the sexy statue from Eri. Alright, nice. Good sexy statue. Oh, Corey having a little trouble in turtles, but that's fine. Alright, 44 statue for Eri. That's pretty good. He's not gonna beat his gold with this route because like the other route saves him so much time. But this is a pretty good statue time. Alright, Corey, spin speed helmet. Pretty friendly. So that's a pretty nice helmet for him. Alright, let's see. Eri has a chance to get a really, really good Palace of Darkness segment here. Oh, he was 1 pixel off from the key dash. Alright, his helmet not so friendly. Staying up there, going side to side, but no fireballs at least. Alright, going down, that's good. You want that. Is he gonna... Nice, dude. Nice. Didn't have to wait for him. That's really good. I still lost a little bit of time due to him having to wait for Helma going left to right. That's pretty slow. You want him to go towards you every time, so you can just start hammering into him immediately. But that's a pretty good pot for Eri. That's probably like a 602, 603 maybe even better. But yeah, we are out of Path of Darkness, which is the first dungeon. Like, it's the first crystal. When you open the map, it's marked with a 1. So like the game tells you have to go here first. And then if we keep following that, we would have to go to Swamp Palace. But we're not restricted to that in this category. There are other categories where they follow the intended dungeon order, but in this category it's better for us, it's faster to go beat the 4th dungeon, which gives us the items that allows us to upgrade our sword, so that those earlier dungeons and the next dungeons are done faster. Alright, that was a 601, 602 pot for Eri, which, I mean, versus his PB lost time, but that's because he hovers in his PB. Alright, we got a flute, which is gonna become our main form of transportation through the overworld right after. And let's see, float activation at 37:47 for Corey. Let me write that down because I keep forgetting. Alright, 37:47 Corey. Alright, so we're going to the Thief's Town dungeon, which, as I mentioned, is the 4th dungeon. Equipment wise, we don't really need like anything extra. Enemies do basically the same damage as the enemies did in pod. Alright, 38, 31. 38, 31 for Eri. So that's like less than a minute now. It's basically 40, 50, 44 seconds of difference. Alright, we're entering Thieves Town. This is a pretty consistent dungeon. Usually, you shouldn't lose more than 3 to 4 seconds. It's a pretty optimized dungeon. So you should always be really close. There's only like 2 rooms where the RNG can make you lose like 2 seconds each. If you're not lucky. Oh, 55 entry for Airy and Thieves Town. Okay, I think the Terminator is coming. You have to run, Corey. He's coming for you. Let's see the Hellway. Oh no, dude, that's like the worst RNG where they both block the path that you can take. But I guess it was not too bad. Only losing 1 heart and maybe like 3 seconds. So we have to bump this floor here. Oh, I didn't think that would work. I'm surprised that worked, but I guess Corey was sure that it worked. Alright, Eri didn't get the pixel, but even if he got it, he was not gonna be able to dash through because there was a Gibo in his way. So both runners losing some time in the Hellway. Oh, we're sinking. Alright. Nice. That was a little faster of a bumpable floor for Eri. We have our globes from Corey. Nice room. No tiles falling. I guess because I usually see Corey dashing through the left if that Barry is shocking, but I guess the Barry was too far to the left to dash through it, or to dash from the left. And he just decided to wait. Okay, this is a really nice pace for Ares Thieves Town. Corey gets the script pretty easy. That boss, if you do the same movement every time, the boss is gonna move the exact same way. So you can take advantage of that and basically make him move the way you want him to move, and then start hitting him. Oh, this is really good for Eri, and he has beams. This might be like a 701, 702. Okay, that was a little too low, but I guess he's used to doing that. Nice. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good fights from both of the runners. That was a 702. And Corey had a 707, so Eri is making some time on Corey, is gaining some time. Alright, we go now to the next section, which is the Skullwood segment. Here we're getting money, like we get these 300 and we're gonna get another 300 rupees. We need 500 rupees for the flippers, which are required to beat the Swamp Palace segment. Because at least in NMG you cannot do it without the flippers. Maybe that's the next biggest find. I try to beat Swamp without the flippers, because that is the only place where we need them in this route. Hey, ZeldaSpeedRuns with Raid. welcome everybody. We are watching NMG League Season 9 Gold Sword Division race between Eriror and Yeroc. Welcome. It's been a pretty close race. So far, Eri had a death in the second segment, but he's been catching up. Alright, we saved the frog, we transition some screens, and we have our tempered sword, which is the final sword we're gonna get. The jump in damage between both the master sword into the tempered sword is worth it, so that we just get it. Oh, Corey's dashing the wrong way, but he realizes. Because you can, if you want, you can basically beat the game with only the master sword. And if you do that, you're gonna enter Ganon before this route enters. But the Ganon fight is gonna take way too long, so you're gonna lose time in Ganon. And that's why we get this. Otherwise, the fastest route would be just do it with Master Sword. It would be harder, but it would be the fastest. Yeah, Mommy Statue Room. Pretty easy for Corey, pretty friendly patterns. Alright, we go to the back, we grab a key, we go back to the front, to the big chest to get our fire rod, which is another of the required items. And then we go all the way to the back again to beat the boss. The Skull segment is pretty short, but it's also pretty dangerous. Mummies do a lot of damage. If you fail the bomb jump, it can be pretty costly. The bomb route is pretty tight, and you lose health, which is gonna make it just harder against the boss. Alright, go to the back, we dash through this screen, we get good RNG. That fire snake can block you, so you have to stop. Corey doing right side pod, that's interesting. I mean, it's the fastest strat there, but I don't see many runners doing it. Oh, he gets... Okay. I thought he was gonna... I thought he poked the mummy, but he was fine. So we're entering Modula. This is a pretty RNG heavy boss fight. Alright, we don't need one more hit. One more hit. Come on. That didn't count. Let's go. Okay. That was a little scary. I think he could have killed him. He could have killed Mod earlier if he did the poke dash early, because he had an opportunity to do it earlier than that. But we make it out, we kill the boss relatively fast. Let's see how it goes for Eri now. He gets left conveyor, which is a little harder. He can poke and then easy. Yeah, so if you saw what Eri did there, after the poke, he went down a little bit because you don't want to wait at the top. Because if you slash him while he's at the top, he's gonna hit the spike, and the spike is gonna override your damage, and you're not gonna do any damage. So Eri goes down a little bit, and then Mod goes down as well. And if he slashes, Mod is gonna die right before hitting the spikes. So that's pretty smart, and that's like maybe something that newer players don't realize. And they start panicking and slashing at the top. But yeah, boat runners entering the Ice Palace segment. First, we have to run some errands. Like I said, we needed 500 rupees for the flippers, and that's what we're going to get. And in our way to the flippers, we get a medallion, which is basically a key to enter in another dungeon. Cody goes for the gamble. Okay, he didn't win the lottery this time, which you don't want to win that lottery. If you win the lottery, that ropa jumps in your face and hits you for 2 hearts, and sometimes it can even make you clip out of bounds. Going for quick fish. Okay, he gets it. Nice. Another relatively new development. Eri also going for the gamble there and doesn't win it. Let's go. That's a gamble that you not want to win. I guess it depends on how you look at it, because I guess you win if you don't get hit, but you can say also if you win, like winning is getting hit, because it's less likely. Whatever, I'm just rambling. But we are on our way to Sora. This is a pretty hard screen, really tight dashes. If you want to go fast in this screen, you have to realize that the shape of the shallow water that you see, where you can stand on, is not usually, how do I say it? It's kind of deceiving, because you can stand basically inside the water, like it would look like you're inside the water. I guess this dash proves it. Like, see how Corey is dashing through the water. So yeah, if you learn like how to take advantage of those dashes, you can save a lot of time in that screen. Yeah, let's see now the time for entry. We have 51:19 for Corey. Entering Ice Palace. Oh, nice bomb. Oh! Okay. Is that? Okay, never mind. He was like a frame or two away from soft-locking. I'll explain that a little later. Let me see the time for Eri. It's 51:50. So that's only 31 seconds now. Alright, so what Corey almost did was, if you open the door right as the other shorter door opens, like in the exact same frame, all the enemies in the dungeon disappear, and that's basically a soft lock. You have to mirror out, which right here is not super. I guess it's not a big time loss, because you're only like one room from the entrance. Alright, let's see. Dice Palace bomb jump for Corey. Nice lineup, pretty easy. But yeah, that was scary. That's why sometimes if you have a body in front of you in that room, you want to fire at it, because the fire doesn't kill it immediately. That's interesting that Eri didn't damage boost, because he had right conveyor. Okay. Alright, both players, no problem going through Ice Palace. Now it's only the boss, Goldster. Pretty, I guess, hard boss. If you mess up, it's a hard boss. If you don't mess up, it's like the easiest boss in the game. Both players doing stair clip. Pretty nice. Another fairly recent development. And whenever I say fairly recent, it's not like the last year or something. It's like 4 years up to this point right now. This game is pretty much optimized. There are not many things going on, so Corey, I think, did one poke strat. I'm gonna assume Eri does the same. Oh, his movement is weird. Yeah, it was weird. Oh my god. Holy, well, he's not gonna die if he gets hit. Okay, Eri is giving back some time to Corey now. Corey is just happy to see that, but it was scary, a little bit scary. But we didn't die. That's the important thing. Oh, Corey got a gold Ice Palace 612. Let's go. Let's go. Gaming. Alright, I think both players go straight to Swamp. This is what is usually known as the Boomer Shopping. The shopping is you have to go get 2 other items before you can just rush the dungeons and beat them. You need the Ether Medallion, which is one of the other medallions required. And you have to go get the Ice Rod, which its only application is to kill the boss of Turtle Rock. That's one of the other holy grails of A Link to the Past, trying to skip either Ice Rod, skip a medallion. But I don't know if for NMG that's gonna happen anytime soon. But maybe, who knows? But yeah, so players usually have debates. They like to talk about when and where is the best place to go get those items. Optimally, this is the route that you do. Well, I guess optimally, you get Ether in Mire after you get the hook shot, and then you get the Ice Rod in T-Rod. But both players are gonna get both in the next segment, which is the Mystery Mire segment. That okay. I was gonna say that Stalfos wanted to get close to Corey. Just wanted to hang out there. And Corey, you said nope. Denied. Okay, Swamp Palace, one of the hardest dungeons to optimize. I think the main reason is because not many players like to practice it. Myself included, I don't really like practicing Swamp, like the screens of Swamp. The only thing I practice is the boss every time. Since there are not many things that can kill you, not many things that can make you lose time. I guess that's a lie. Because you can, like what happened to A right now, you can lose time like that in every single room in this segment. But I think since you cannot die, like people just do not care too much about it. Like you learn it once and then you are like, okay, I know how to do this. I don't need to practice it. Okay, nice from Corey recognizing that he was gonna get hit by that Barry if he kept dashing. Sometimes you can just dash all the way. Oh, that's not nice from that red Barry. What is Eri gonna do? He has to walk around it. Unfortunate. That was rude. Alright, get our big key, we have to go back. Get our hook shot, and then go kill the boss. Nice clean path for Corey to dash. Oh, he picks up the pot. He just wanted to see what was down there. Alright, easy lineup here. If you line up with that statue and then go up all the way to the chest and then just hold down right, this hookshot is free. Otherwise, if you hookshot to the right there from any other position, it's not gonna go through the rails. Nice screen. That's a really hard screen. There's a lot of things going on in that screen. You have a hook dash. You have a statue push. You have two enemies to keep in mind, which are the fire snake and the Barry in that room. He dealt with that pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, going to the back. Corey's keeping everything. I guess he's gonna get everything in GT. Eddie could do the same, actually. I don't know if he's gonna do it. Oh my god, what is going on, dude? Eric cannot believe it. Alright, Argus, let's see. Do we get a zero cycle? He misses the first one, okay. Probably not getting it. Yeah, unfortunate. Alright, no zero cycle from Corey, but still a one cycle. Oh, Eric getting everything. That's interesting. I guess he's playing safe. Alright, Eric entering Argus. Let's see, do we get a zero cycle? Oh, nice. Oh, what? He got robbed. Okay, what I think happened there was Argus did like 3 really long movements. Because it looked like he stood there for a little bit. And then I thought he was gonna go up. But then he kept moving. That was weird. Maybe Eric killed the last puff like just right before he started moving. No, right like after he started moving. Alright, both players are going to get now their Ether medallion. Oh, Corey gets blocked. Usually, what I do here is if I get blocked, I flute immediately again. Well, I guess he has the hook shot, so he cannot do it. Nice, he gets a quick warp. Pretty good lineup. I think that's not a quick warp. Yeah. Okay, Air using the hook shot. The only difference here is that Corey lost a heart, so his Mire 2 room, the second room in Mire, is gonna be slightly different. Harry also missing the quick warp. And mismenuing. What is happening, dude? Oh. That was weird on Corey's side. He faced to the right, to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left again before throwing the bomb. I guess some D-pad shenanigans. But yeah, get the last item out of the way, get the ice rod, and then just go to Misery Mire. Oh, okay, that was a bomb in the floor. If Eri would have been like a little slower there, maybe he could have been hit. Oh, that was interesting. Eri got a no sound flute activation. I was wondering, was that like a no sound, or did he not activate the flute? But yeah, it worked. Uh, Corey tried to get a heart from. Oh no, he missed. All right, that's fine. So Corey used the fire out there, shooting the whiz rope, trying to get a heart so he can finish the room. As like, if you got full health, because beams in that room are really useful. Oh no! Where he missed two. Okay, both of them have a one cycle. Well, I guess two cycle. Mario 2 room. Corey avoiding the fireball, not daring to beat it. I don't know if he was fast enough to try and beat it. But yeah, that's also not super slow. Ooh, okay. That's good RNG for getting a bomb, but also bad RNG. Ooh, that was really good from Eri. Just a slash left, slash up immediately. It looked like he didn't move, but that was because of the conveyor. Oh my god, I didn't see the time for torches, but it looked like a 105 3x for Corey. 105 49 54 Eri. So Eri's getting close. Terminator is coming, dude. You gotta run. You gotta go faster. Alright, 105.32, so that's like less than 20 seconds now. I see 1000 doing that with run. Yeah, it's coming, dude. Gotta go fast. So we saw Corey not doing the spark gamble, and Eri did. Now we're headed to the back of Mire, where we're gonna use a now pretty known glitch called Spooky. It's pretty famous for rando and stuff. Where we use the hitbox of the fire rod to hit switches that are in the other screen or just really high outside of our vision. But it only works if we keep them loaded. So we have to do this kind of movement where we load the switch. We keep the switch loaded as we fire this. Okay, there we go. So you shoot the anti-fairy, and there's a switch in the room, north of that room. And if we are high on that screen, we load the switch. We keep the switch loaded, so the hitbox hits the switch. But Corey shot a little too early, a little too low, and was not able to get it first time. Okay, is he getting... Okay, he got the 0 cycle. Alright, and he has 3 arrows, which is the perfect amount of arrows you need to skip TR arrows. Now Eri's gonna want to grab TR arrows. Well, I don't know what these runners usually do, but I think with Corey missing Spooky 3, Eri is now like 15 seconds behind, only 15 seconds behind or something. But let's see at Sword App. Let's see what happens. We have Sword Up for Corey at 109.04. And Sword Up for Area at 109.17. So yeah, it's 17 seconds between these runners. Eri has made quite some time on Corey. We have 2 dungeons left and the final boss of the game. Oh, Corey, please. Okay. Alright, Eri gets hit by a boulder. I don't think there was anything he could do there. Maybe like go back, but yeah, that was rough. Why is it with people not just using the hook shot? Like, why do people just want to dash, hoping that the the squirrel gets out of the way? Let's see if it's free. Okay, I don't think it's free. Oh, okay. It's not free so far. What is going on every side? Okay. Is it free? It is free. Let's go. Okay, Corey doing this spin and speed out of the medallion pedestal there. Fancy. Did he save time? Probably. Are you going to Torch's room? Use a fire right here, and then use a hook shot. A hook shot to the left here, so we are closer to the door, and the screen doesn't have to scroll too far, like too much, because the scrolling is really slow. Oh no, the cycle is now lost. Yeah, Corey just decides to mirror out there, so he's gonna lose some time here, but he gets full magic now. Eri has a good roller boom. I guess the health might be a concern for Eri now. If he doesn't get a fairy drop, and chumps are mean. Oh, Corey thought he had beams. Oh no, dude. Okay. Alright. Eri has a free pattern. That's good. Corey also had a free pattern, but he thought he had beams. That's why he slashed. Now we are in the same room. And now it gets interesting. Eri has made it all the way back. Eri is really close now. Run, Corey, run. He's coming. No. Okay. Alright, gotta be key. We do not need the item in this dungeon. If we could skip the big key, we would do it, but there are 2 big key doors that we need to open. That's why we need the big key. Alright, Poke 2. Oh! We're in the same room! Oh, we're tied! We are 1 second behind now. Oh my god. Okay, who's gonna finish the dungeon first? Corey can make it here, yeah. Eri the same. Oh, it's neck. Okay. That's when Eri puts his gamer glasses on and just starts gaming. I have a theory that Eri's death was on purpose, just to relieve himself from the nerves, so now he can just destroy the game. We're basically frame perfect. Oh my god. Oh, Corey, please. No, dude. All right, Eri gets in the lead now. Eri going for the double poke. Nice. First double poke. This one should be free as well. Nice, dude. Alright, Corey also having a nice Trinex. I think he also did the double poke on the first head. But he missed the dash on the second one. Or I guess got hit, I don't know. But yeah, now Eri is ahead. Corey's gonna have to basically game or have Eri lose his mind in GT. But anything can happen. There's still the entire of GT. There's still the Ganon fight. There's still the big key chase. We need to see where the big key is. No, I'm kidding. That's random. And this is not random. So alright, I think both of them have a 116 time. I think the 124 is probably dead. Unless you get like a 650 GT and a 140 Ganon. Which is not impossible. Alright, so it's a 5-second. It's a 5-second difference between our runners. Right now, really close race despite all that has happened. So I guess the blue balls matter now. How do we consider that? Do the blue ball matters now? All right, GT, another one of those really technical dungeons where you can lose a ton of time if you don't execute correctly. Like Eddie going there for the spike skip, and if you miss it, you lose some time, or just not going for it. This is one of those other dungeons where you can try to optimize every room and go for the best strats possible, or you can just tone it down a little bit and do not so fast strats that are so fast, but they are super consistent. Like, it all depends on how fast you want to go in this. Like I said, every room in this game has so many different ways to be done, and it's like a pick and choose type of deal. What you're more comfortable with, what do you think benefits you the most. It's basically a freestyle. Alright, arrow wise, Eri gets the chest and he can just skip the rest. Corey has to get both. Oh, okay, yeah, he doesn't get hit. I thought he was gonna get hit by the anti-fairy. That strat is always scary if you don't have the 18 already, because if you get hit and then you fall into this fight without the 18 arrows that you need, you're gonna lose so much time. And not only that, your Ganon fight is going to be different. Alright, get a big key. We go up the stairs to the second floor or third floor. Mimics rooms. Oh, Eri with some trouble there. Also, Corey with some trouble there. Oh, Corey got hit. That was weird. I didn't think he would get hit, but he was too slow, I guess. Alright, so we entered the gauntlet. Just a set of rooms where you have to kill every single enemy. You can lose a lot of time in these rooms, depending on the RNG. There you get some nice RNG so far. Is the arrow hitting? Nice. Okay, yeah, Eri saving a lot of time in that gauntlet over Corey, who's fighting this gauntlet. Alright. Is this arrow gonna hit? Nice. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna get hit by that fireball, but that's fine. So the arrow shot, what allows them to do is they do not have to get the magic below the pod in Torches 1. Corey gets an unfortunate landmark pattern. So we see here Torches 1. We get this magic, and then we got the Torches 2. Are we gonna see some hovering? I assume not, since the race is too close. You don't want to risk it. But maybe? Who knows? Well, I guess not, since he didn't grab the key. This is a really good GT time so far for Eri. Like, it's not crazy, but it's still really good. Alright, Corey gets his Moldorm fight done. And we're up to now Aga 2. Maybe if Eri gets like a 4 cycle and Corey a 2 cycle, he's back in this race. It's not like it's over yet, but okay. Eri with the potential of a 3 cycle here, just once more spin, probably. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Oh, okay. That seems like it counts at 3. I don't know if I like this spin, but let's see. Oh, unfortunate. Could have been like a 2 cycle there. He just needs 1 more. Alright. So we're gonna see the bad time here, the bad crash time here is 1:23:17 for Eri. So that's a 125 pace. If he gets really good RNG, it could still be a 124 pace. Well, maybe not, because that was bad crash. Oh, I didn't see it. God damn it. But it was like 123.40, something like that. Or like 3x. So it's like 17 seconds. Oh, Eri gets hit, but I assume he's not gonna get hit anymore. Usually people don't get hit like after P2. But he gets a considerable amount of warps. We are one warp apart. If Corey gets no warps here, okay, let's see. Maybe like a cape spin into triples. Go, 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 go! Oh no! I thought that was just lining up. Okay, it's just now getting triples. Oh, he went for it. I respect that. I respect that. Last 2 spins for Eri, I believe. He doesn't make it. Last spin, let's go. Oh my god! I think Corey wins. I think Corey wins. Wait, who won? What? What was that? What was that? Who won? Well, in their timers, Corey has a 125.25 and Eri has a 125.26. But in race time, Eri has a 125.26 and Corey has a 125.27. Oh my god, that was really good. That was a pretty good race in the end. Oh my god.
Hello?
Yo guys. Yo GG guys. That was a nice race.
Yeah, that was sick.
GG. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like I don't know how many warps Eri had, but I'm gonna assume it was a lot.
I think
I was
it was
talking-
something like 9. I think it's 9 considering the time.
Yeah, I had 2 and 1 miss spin.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that balances
Corey went
out
for-
against the blue balls. So
Yeah, I guess. Corey went for the cape spin, and
I did.
I think it was better that you released it late than early.
Yeah,
because
I wasn't
if you
gonna.
did it
I
early.
wasn't gonna release it early. I tried to do the tile walk normalization thing,
Yeah.
but the fire bat was in a weird spot and it messed me up. But I was like, I'm not gonna release this early, so it's fine.
Yeah. I don't know how the results are gonna be handled, but other than that, that race was really good throughout. You guys both played really well, despite the death, of course, in Eastern Palace.
yeah,
What happened there?
There were just I don't know. Like sometimes I have like a couple of days where my arrow timing is just off, and I shoot too fast or something, and a fire blanks. So I think that's something that happened. Or yeah,
because
I'm not
I
exactly
saw
sure.
I saw you just walk into him like.
Yeah,
Yeah, that timing is super tight. Trying to catch the Stealthos with the right pot throw, and then still get the arrow in there. I never go for it because of exactly that.
Mm.
Like I never get it. So I just
it felt like I had enough time. So
yeah.
it's not sure. I'm not exactly 100% sure what happened, but yeah,
It made for an interesting race for sure.
yeah, for sure.
We're sitting
Yeah.
there in voice, and I hear and I look over and I see red. I'm like, man, now I have to actually like play the game, not just have a comfy race where Eri demolishes me.
Yeah, now I have to try.
Yeah. Yeah, and
but
after
that
that,
was fun.
after
Yeah,
that,
it was fun just being able to settle in after that and play.
Yeah, after that, Eri started like being Eri again, playing really well.
I turned it around a little bit in ice.
I think the only like I guess bad splits were like Skullwoods, not Skullwoods, Ice Palace, maybe Swamp.
Yeah, Ice Swamp, and then maybe TR. Like the overworld was really bad.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, and
my overworld was good, and then everything else was bad.
It was just like really isolated disasters aside from Swamp. Like Desert was just the 5-cycle, Ice was Cold Stare. And then, I mean, Swamp was just throughout. I got bullied everywhere, but I also could have handled stuff better. But I've just been so tired. So sometimes it's really hard to like react to RNGs that you're not that used to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, especially if you don't like are not playing like constantly. Just take a break or something.
Yeah, like nowadays I don't really have that much time anymore. Like start new education and stuff. So it's you know how it is. Suddenly all your free time's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting there the whole race, like, well, there goes some more time. There goes, like, we're telling each other, like, where we're at, and I'm like, there goes 4 seconds. I have, like, 32 seconds left. I get dead rocked. Like... Oh, there goes a bunch of it.
Oh, yeah, you got dead rocked in Mire.
Yeah, I tried to save it, but, like, without the menu there, I'm just bad at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I was mentioning that, but I forgot that you are already in hookshot right there, so... But yeah, I was saying, run, Corey, he's coming.
Like, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. As far as with the result, I'm fine with whatever the admins decide to do. Since Eri clicked the button first, because I'm bad.
Yeah, so
that's gonna be a job for the Overlord Fox.
Yeah, I think considering precedence, I think it'll just get retimed and you'll get the win. I'm more than fine with that. Like, you just played a solid run.
Yeah, yeah. If they want to retime
I thought I heckin' died. Like, I don't deserve it. Yeah, I was considering going for it. Like, I didn't think the margin was big enough that I could skip the hover, but I've been so inconsistent with it recently that I didn't dare go for it. Like when it's this close and lose because of that, which is a kind of a weird. Like thing to go for, right? It's like either I lose because I don't go for it, or I lose because I go for it and fall. It's like what feels worse?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I was saying that like the gap was big enough that you might just not go for it. Like it didn't seem worth it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if I do get 9 warps, and then it's pretty bad, of course. But those are just the odds you have to go for, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so now I guess Corey moves to the 1-0. Well, I guess we don't know. I'm gonna assume. I don't know if they're.
I guess that's what it looked like, but like, yeah. Like as I was clicking the button, I saw Eri's thing come in. So network lag is also a thing. I guess they'll figure it out.
Yeah,
it's not our job, but I'm okay with whatever happens. Like that was a very fun race, and I enjoyed it.
Well, I was saying Corey wins. I was saying Corey wins because I saw Corey entered the Triforce room before Eri.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like on the stream that I have.
Yeah, we'll have to see if like the start of the race is at the same time too. But like we both auto split, right? Or do you not?
I do not.
You do not. Okay, then it's a bit tougher.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess you just retime.
I guess they'll just retime. They'll just use both of our VODs instead of the restream and retime them both. So.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Not our problem.
Yeah, pretty good race.
That was a really good one, yeah. Yeah, I let the admin know that race probably needs to be retimed. And if you guys don't have anything else, we're gonna go ahead and send a raid out to ZeldaSpeedRuns since the schedule is quite packed today.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah,
I just want to thank Oase for the excellent commentary. It was a lot of fun to listen to during the race, and thanks Corey for hanging.
Yes, likewise. I will definitely go back and watch the VOD because I was not able to have that going in my head at the same time. But thanks everybody for putting this race on and getting it restreamed and all that.
Great job, guys. Thanks. Good job, runners. Good job, Oase. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, thank you.